So over a year ago, I sent out a video around negotiations, and guess what? We're back in the swing of things, especially with incentives coming out right now, nearing year end. But before we start sounding like a salesy type of individual, or we're pushing, or we're leading with incentives, talking about screaming deals, best deals, slashing prices, all of that, let's not forget the purpose of negotiations and the steps we want to do in order to have a win-win situation.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Everyone, again, negotiations are coming back more so, partially due to incentives coming out, prices being adjusted online and on the MLS. But before we jump into diving deep into negotiations and slashing prices and best deals, let's not forget these 4 steps. But first, negotiations, right? The definition is a discussion aimed at reaching an agreement between 2 parties. And the goal we want to try to achieve is produce a win-win where primary needs are met by both buyer and seller. So how do we do that? Step 1, we first want to affirm that this is the home for them. So that might sound something like, hey, so before we talk about pricing, is it safe to say that this is the home that's going to improve your life? Or, hey, price aside, the logistics of the financials aside, is there anything else holding us back from moving forward on this home? Help me understand how this home is going to improve your life. Right? So first we want to affirm that it's the home and it's not the price, simply to have a discussion around. Number 2, we want to gain some understanding. We want to ask some questions. What are they trying to achieve with either negotiations or getting more of an incentive? Right? At the same time, what are we comparing it to? What's the alternative? Where are they in the process? Are they still just looking, or are they ready to make a decision? Right? And hey, again, what are they looking to do final? Is it price payment driven? Is it out of pocket money, or is it something else? Right? So let's gain an understanding of what they're trying to accomplish before we then step 3, set proper expectations. Right? So letting our prospects know that if we are entering negotiations, one of 3 things are going to happen. We will either accept and move forward, we will counter, or we will simply say no. Are they prepared for all 3 outcomes? Because then step 4 comes, hey, entering in that negotiation and possibly presenting some offers and moving forward. So keep that in mind. We want to affirm, gain that understanding, and set proper expectations before we dive deep into adjusting incentives. Again, looking forward to seeing you guys out there in the field. Anything I can do to support or gain some clarity on, please let me know. Have a great rest of the week. You've got this.
1, 2.